Okay, first of all, good morning to all of you. By the grace of great, mighty and great God, let us start with today's topic. Our today's topic is logarithmic decrement. Logarithmic decrement. So, what is the meaning of decrement? Decrement means decrease. Decrement means decrease. Logarithm means we have taken a log. So, relation is delta is equal to delta is called logarithm. Decrement is equal to natural log of r naught by r naught plus. What is r naught? R naught is called amplitude. R naught is called a amplitude at any time t, and R naught prime is the amplitude at any time t plus t prime. So it is a ratio of and these are the two successive. These are the two successive oscillations. These are the two successive. दो लगातार two consecutive oscillations. Okay. So it's a ratio of the two successive. It's a ratio of two successive amplitudes. It's a ratio of the two successive amplitude of oscillations. Okay. So let us say this is r naught at time t, and then this is the r naught prime at time t plus t prime, and we know r naught is equal to this one a naught is for minus bt. So this r naught becomes r naught prime for the next oscillation, and this t becomes t plus t prime. Now I have divided. I use this value in this equation. Okay. So again this will cut. And t is for minus bt prime will become in the numerator, will go in the numerator, and this will become log m is for n will become n log m. So log is become 1, so this delta is equal to bt prime. And what is t prime? T prime is this one. Sorry, t prime is this one 2 pi. But this is omega naught prime. Omega naught prime is equal to k by n minus r square by 4m square. And we know what the relation omega is equal to 2 pi upon t. It is k is equal to 2 pi by omega. So by using this relation, because this is omega naught prime, so this will become a t prime. T prime will become 2 by omega naught prime. So I am simply using this value, and I use this value in this expression. So this is the relation for the logarithmic decrement, and this is also the relation for the logarithmic decrement. So simply the logarithmic decrement tells us how the amplitude becomes, how the amplitude goes on decreasing between the two successive amplitudes of oscillation. Are you getting the point? How the amplitude get decreased between the two successive oscillations. Any doubts from this part? It's very simple. Okay, see, this is a decrement. This is the decrement. Amplitude decreases from this point to this point between the two successive oscillations. Okay. Next is relaxation time. This is a relation we have r naught is equal to a naught into e power minus bt. See, relaxation is the time. Tau is called the relaxation time. It is a time during which the amplitude become 1 by e value of its original value. What is the original value? A naught. A naught is the original value. This is right. Initial value or original value? Initial or original value. Okay. So the amplitude becomes, it is a time during which amplitude of oscillations become 1 by v time of the original amplitude. So see, 1 by e of e naught. Now I have used this value in this equation. R naught becomes a naught by e. A naught and t becomes tau. A naught cancel. 1 by e. This becomes e power minus 1. Base is same. Compare powers. B tau is equal to 1 and tau is equal to 1 over 2. And what is B? R over 2. B is R over 2. And what is R? Damping constant. R is the damping constant. Okay. R is damping constant. It means when damping is more, tau is less. And when R is less, tau is more. You get the point? So you can take and this R is here. If R is more, delta is more. If the damping is more, loss is more. If the damping is less, loss will be less. I get the point. What is R? R is damping. R is a damping constant. Damping constant means loss. Damping constant means amplitude is continuously decreasing. हिंदी वालों को समझ आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? R का मतलब है डैम्पिंग कांस्टेंट, और डैम्पिंग कांस्टेंट में क्या बताता है? एम्पलीट्यूड, इससे बेसिकली ये ऑपोजिशन होती है. क्या होती है? ऑपोजिशन. तो जितना R ज्यादा होगा डेल्टा ज्यादा होगा, R कम होगा डेल्टा कम होगा. क्यों? डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल है. और इस केस में क्या होगा? R ज्यादा होगा If R is more, tau is more. So tau is less. If R is less, tau is more. What is R? Damping constant. What is R? Damping constant. So this is all about the relaxation time. So normally usually question can ask calculate the relaxation time and calculate the logarithmic decrement and relaxation time for the damped oscillator, for the lightly damped oscillator, for the lightly damped oscillator. The third important term is quality factor. The third important term is quality factor. What's the meaning of quality? Quality का मतलब क्या होता है? Whenever you go in the market, you want to purchase something, then what would you say to the shopkeeper? आप क्या बोलते हो? मान लीजिए आपने मोबाइल खरीदा तो आप क्या कहते हो? What would you say? कि please give me a quality product. Please give me a quality. So quality means high standard. Quality means high standard. So it's a parameter. It's a parameter whether the product is good or bad. I get your point. I get your point. So quality factor tells us whether the product is good or bad. कि हमारा प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है या कम है. अगर क्वालिटी फैक्टर कम है तो इसका मतलब वो प्रोडक्ट क्या है? घटिया है. अगर क्वालिटी फैक्टर बढ़िया है तो उसका मतलब क्या है? उसका वो प्रोडक्ट क्या है हमारा? अच्छा है. तो हम इसको समझते हैं इन टर्म्स ऑफ फिजिक्स. क्वालिटी फैक्टर Q. So Q is equal to 2 pi times energy at the start of cycle. Energy at start of cycle divided by energy loss of energy divided by loss of energy in one cycle. Loss of energy in so this is the definition. Q is equal to 2 pi. Q is equal to 2 pi energy at the start of cycle divided by. So generally I can write it as, so what's the energy at the start of cycle? Let us say that at the start of cycle the energy is E. And E is proportional to amplitude square. E is proportional to amplitude square. What is amplitude? What is amplitude? R naught. What is amplitude? R naught. E is R naught. Any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt you can ask. Energy. Okay. So let us remove this proposed value. So E becomes C R naught square. C is any constant. C is any constant. Now what is the value of R naught? R naught is equal to A naught into this power minus B. So put the value in this equation. E is equal to C A naught square e raised to power minus 2B. And out. And out. Or we can say C A naught. I will have dropped this A naught square into the constant because this is also constant, A naught is also constant. So this becomes a C and A naught into this power minus 3. And out. और retain square नहीं देते b क्या है कौन सा b is equal to r upon 2m भूल गए b is equal to r upon 2m. b is also constant. r is called damping constant. m is the mass of object. b is equal to r upon 2m. तो ये हमने कल किया याद है कि याद है x is equal to याद है हमने ये निकाला नहीं था x is equal to r naught into this power minus b. याद है सॉरी ये निकल उस एक्सप्रेशन में देखिए 99 वाले में देखिए ठीक है. So this becomes C A naught square is equal to minus 2pt. Now what is the loss? What is the loss? For the loss I have to take a two energy value. I have to take a two energy value, initial value and final value. and I will subtract the final value minus initial value, that will give me a loss. That will give me a loss. Now calculate the E prime. So this is the energy. This is the energy at any time t prime. This is the energy at any time t. At time t, and this is the energy at any time t plus t prime. Just after t prime. So what is E prime? E prime is equal to energy after one cycle. E prime is equal to energy after one cycle. So that is E prime is equal to, what is the formula of E prime? E prime is equal to Ca naught square is for minus 2b t plus t prime. I will replace t by t prime, just as we have done for the relaxation time. जैसा हमने relaxation time के लिए किया था ना, simply ये t टाइम पे है, ये किस टाइम पे है एनर्जी, ये किस टाइम पे है t प्लस सॉरी ये है t प्लस t प्राइम साइकिल के बाद, जस्ट नेक्स्ट साइकिल. तो व्हाट इज डेल्टा ई? तो इन दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या होगा? लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी. क्या होगा? लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी. तो लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी प्लीज राइट, यहाँ पर लिखता हूँ, लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी इन वन साइकिल, लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी इन वन साइकिल इज इक्वल टू ई माइनस ई प्राइम. ई माइनस है ई प्राइम, एनी डाउट? E minus E prime. So that will give me a delta E. So subtract E minus E prime. What's the answer? हाँ जी ज्योतिष, क्या आंसर आएगा? E minus E prime. E minus E prime. What's the answer? E minus E prime. C A naught square is for minus 2bt minus C A naught square is for minus 2b t plus t. Common C A naught square is for minus 2bt is common. 1 minus is for minus 2b t. Okay. This is for minus 2bt I have taken common. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. So it is what a definition that becomes E by delta E. 2 pi times E by delta E. E by delta E. So definition is, by definition Q is equal to 2 pi E by delta E. What is E? C A naught square is for minus 2bt. यही है ना? यही है ना? And what is delta E? What is delta E? C A naught square is for minus 2bt. 1 minus is for minus 2b t prime. Any doubt? Any doubt? Cancel C. This will cancel. This will cancel. What I'm getting? Okay. Okay. हाँ जी, see, now I have to solve this. I have to solve this. I will use the formula e to the power of x. What's the formula of e to the power of x? 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial. Okay, this is the formula. Or then this will become e to minus 2bt becomes 1 minus 2bt. 1 minus 2bt. Neglecting higher order terms. Neglecting higher order terms. Neglecting because other or you can take e to the minus x. e to the power minus x will be 1 minus x plus x square by 2 factorial. So what's the answer? Q is equal to 2 pi 1 by 1 minus 1 minus 2b t prime. Okay? Any doubt? So this will become Q is equal to 2 pi into 1 by 1 minus 1 plus 2b t prime. 1 minus cancel? Yes. Yes. ये कैसे आया? See, I will expand this. What is this? E to the power minus 2b prime becomes, apply this formula. 1 plus what is x? Minus 2b d prime divided by 1 factorial plus dash with h. Yes. 1 factorial. This becomes 1 minus 2b. That's why I am taking 1 minus 2b. विकास यादव समझ आया ये? Plot it. Are you getting this? How I expand this? I am using this formula, exponential formula. E to the power x is equal to 1 plus x over 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial. I am neglecting higher order terms. I will take only first two terms. So what is this? What is this? E to the power minus 2bt prime is equal to 1 plus minus 2bt prime by 1 factorial. So this becomes plus minus minus, so this becomes 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. And this will come cancel. So answer is Q is equal to pi upon. And what is B? What is B? B is equal to R over 2. B is equal to R over 2m. Using this will become Q is equal to 2 pi m upon RT. So this is our final. See, this is very, very important. If R is less, Q will be more. अगर डैम्पिंग कम होगी, R means damping, अगर डैम्पिंग कम होगी तो एम्पलीट्यूड क्या होगा? ऑसिलेशन बढ़िया होगी, ज्यादा होगा, तो क्वालिटी फैक्टर ज्यादा. इफ R is more, quality factor will be less. Are you getting my point? R ज्यादा का मतलब क्या है? R ज्यादा का मतलब है डैम्पिंग ज्यादा है. अगर डैम्पिंग ज्यादा होगी तो ऑसिलेशन क्या होगी? छोटी. और एम्पलीट्यूड क्या होगा? कम होगा. और अगर एम्पलीट्यूड कम होगा तो क्वालिटी फैक्टर क्या होगा? कम. और R अगर ज्यादा और R अगर कम होगा, इसका क्या मतलब है? R कम मतलब डैम्पिंग कम मतलब एम्पलीट्यूड ज्यादा, एम्पलीट्यूड ज्यादा मतलब क्वालिटी. For the international student, I will tell you, R less means what's the meaning of this? R less means damping is less. If damping is less, it means amplitude will be more. More amplitude means quality factor will be more. If R is more, means amplitude is less. Amplitude is less means quality factor is less. So damping is directly related to the quality factor. So we can write in short terms. So please, in short terms, we can write quality factor. Quality factor is inversely proportional to damping constant is equal to damping. Damping is more, quality factor is less. Damping is less, quality factor is more. I mean to say that is Q is proportional to 1 by R. Okay, 1 by R. I get your point. So this is a very beautiful relation. From the quality factor, we can decide what is the nature of the oscillation. अगर क्वालिटी फैक्टर ज्यादा है तो ऑसिलेशन कैसी होगी? एम्पलीट्यूड कैसा होगा? ज्यादा होगा. क्वालिटी फैक्टर कम है, इसका मतलब है एम्पलीट्यूड कैसा होगा? ऑसिलेशन कैसी होगी? एम्पलीट्यूड क्या होगा? छोटा. ठीक है. So this is the end of the Dent oscillator also. So now I will start the fourth oscillator. Please don't make a noise. Now we start the next last topic is fourth oscillator. Okay. Any doubt on this part for the quality factor? See, it is very, very important. Most important point. It will definitely asked by the examiner in the final exam. Okay, done. Sinam, do you understand this? Understand this topic? Got it? Four oscillator. What's the meaning of force? Force. It means force oscillator means we are providing external energy to the oscillator so that the vibrations can be sustained. So that the vibrations can be sustained. हम ऑसिलेटर को बाहर से एनर्जी दे रहे हैं. हम ऑसिलेटर को बाहर से एनर्जी दे रहे हैं. मान लीजिए मेरा एक ऑसिलेटर है, इसको हम बाहर से एनर्जी दे रहे हैं यहाँ से. ठीक है, ये एनर्जी प्रोवाइडर है. So this is called a force oscillator. I get your point. So are you getting this or not? We are providing energy to this oscillator by the external means. Okay. This is the source oscillator, and only a oscillator can provide a energy to the oscillator. So it means this is also oscillator. This is the also oscillator. Okay. So please write first of all definition. An oscillator to which a continuous excitation an oscillator to which a continuous excitation is provided by some external energy source. An oscillator to which a continuous excitation is provided by some external agency. Some external agency. Now see, what the definition? It's an oscillator by which we are providing a external source of energy for the continuous excitation. And the most important part is only a oscillator can energy to another oscillator. Get your point? Only a oscillator can provide energy to another oscillator. It means this is also oscillator. This is also oscillator. This is called driver oscillator. This is called a driver oscillator because it is providing energy. And it's a driven oscillator. This is a driven oscillator. If somebody asks what's the meaning of driver oscillator? Driver oscillator is the oscillator which provides energy. And what is driven oscillator? It is the oscillator which is receiving energy. And driven oscillator is also called a force oscillator. Okay? So it means what is driver oscillator? What is driver oscillator? Which provides energy. And what is driven oscillator? Which receives energy. And this is also, and driven oscillator is also called driven oscillator is also called a force oscillator. It is also called a force oscillator. I get your point. So, driven oscillator is also called a force oscillator. It means This oscillator will oscillate at which frequency? At the frequency of this oscillator. बताइए यही ये ऑसिलेटर किस फ्रीक्वेंसी पे ऑसिलेट करेगा? अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे करेगा या इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे करेगा? इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी। स्टार्टिंग में अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे करेगा, लेकिन आफ्टर सम टाइम इट विल ऑसिलेट एट द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ द ड्राइवर ऑसिलेटर। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? देखो इसको एनर्जी कौन प्रोवाइड कर रहा है? ये प्रोवाइड कर रहा है। अब जो ये कहेगा वो उसको करना पड़ेगा। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? तो स्टार्टिंग एट द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, the driven oscillator or called the force oscillator, it will oscillate at its own frequency. It will oscillate at its own frequency. And for that time, during which it oscillates at its own frequency, is called a transient wave. It is called a transient state. Transient state. Transient means for the short time. Transient means for the short time. What's the meaning of transient? Short time. Okay. How much time is there? What is time? 3 minutes. Okay. I will compile it. Study it. Now let me complete this topic. Then I will wrap up the session. See, oscillator will not. See, this oscillator will show two kind of behavior. ये दो तरह का behavior show करेगा. Starting में ये क्या करेगा? अपनी frequency को oscillate करेगा. इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी और इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी अलग होगी, तो फॉर दैट पीरियड जिसमें ये अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी पे इसकी और फ्रीक्वेंसी अलग अलग है जो ऑसिलेट कर रहा है, उसको बोलते हैं फॉर ट्रांजिट वेव। ये किस स्टेट में है? ट्रांजिट। बट आफ्टर सम टाइम ये क्या करता है? अपनी फ्रीक्वेंसी को छोड़ के इसी की फ्रीक्वेंसी पे ऑसिलेट करता है, तो उसको बोलते हैं स्टडी स्टेट। क्या बोलते हैं? स्टडी। स्टडी का मतलब क्या होता है? उसका मीनिंग ऑफ स्टडी कांस्टेंट। स्टडी मींस कांस्टेंट। अरे पॉइंट समझ आ रहा कि नहीं आ रहा? तो व्हाट इज ट्रांजिट बिहेवियर? What is transient state? Transient state is a state during which the force oscillator frequency is different from the driver oscillator frequency. Okay. And what is steady state behavior? It is a behavior. It is that state during which the driven oscillator or force oscillator frequency matches with the frequency of this driver oscillator. And at that time, this behavior is called a steady state. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss these two behaviors. This is very very important as far as exams are concerned. We will discuss the transient state and we will discuss the steady state. Okay. Any doubt on this part? Any doubt? Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for the session. So tomorrow we will. Thank you.